When it comes to the idle game genre, it can seem really counterintuitive because the genre basically plays itself with very minimal input from the player. This genre didn't click with me for the longest time, but over time I have seen why this genre attracts so many players, and because of this, I wanted to give you guys my top 5 idle games on mobile. Let's get right into it. First up, we have Darkstone. Now, what Darkstone does to set itself apart is it honestly feels like an idle MMO. Now, you have these characters with their own unique classes and abilities, and you grind through levels to gear them up and change their stats and make them stronger. And there's a heavy emphasis on PvP and PvE and just like clan-based systems and everything. And I find it really interesting that this game has mostly cosmetic in-app purchases, and it doesn't seem to be pay to win at all, which is really cool. I love the dark sci-fi setting too. It's really gritty, and it just feels different from other idle games. Definitely check it out. Next up, we have Soda Dungeon 2. Now, the Soda Dungeon series is what got me into the idle genre overall, and Soda Dungeon 2 is really good. Now, you own a tavern and you slowly upgrade it over time, and then you hire people that come to your tavern, and then you go into dungeons and try to persevere as long as possible, collect loot, then you go back to the tavern and you kind of repeat that whole process. And each tavern member has their own classes and abilities and all of that jazz, and you slowly build up your arsenal that you can equip these people with. It's just really goofy and wacky, and it has a ton of personality and charm, and it's just so addicting. It has this weird Pokemon-like feel to it for me, and the pixel art is gorgeous. Definitely check it out. Next up, we have Builderment. Now, Builderment is a Factorio-style game where you try to build a factory and make it as efficient as possible. And you do this by directing conveyor belts and placing certain parts of your factory in certain areas. And you mine resources, you make them into products, and you unlock new products to make, and it just goes on and on. And it's really fun and rewarding to make things click and increase your efficiency over time. It's something really special and unlike anything else on this list. Next up, we have Tap Night. Now, this is a premium experience, and usually premium idle games are few and far between on the App Store. Now, with this one, you have your night and you fight mobs of enemies and you upgrade your night, and this is an infinite idle game. You can play this forever, and you basically just prestige and start all over again. It's really cool, and there's a lot of little intricacies with items as well as equipables. It's just really well done, and you can see that this is an indie dev effort, and there's a lot of passion poured into this little 99-cent game. I highly suggest it if you're looking for a premium experience when it comes to the idle genre. Last but certainly not least, we have Tap Wizard 2. Now, you choose a specific class of wizard to play at the start of this game, and depending on what class you choose, you have certain spells that are afforded to you. Now, you can equip these spells at any time, and you can kind of synergize them together in order to wipe out mobs that are coming at you. And mobs will come at you at a rapid pace, and there's a wide variety of different enemies with their own unique behaviors and attacks. And this has a unique mixture of active and idle gameplay where you can control the wizard yourself, and it always auto attacks, but you can control where your wizard maneuvers, and you can also just idle it and let the wizard maneuver kind of in a clockwise pattern. So it's really good, and I love the art style of this game, and it just is oozing with personality and charm. I was really impressed by this. I never played the first one, but this one is super solid. Alright guys, that was my list of my top 5 idle games on mobile. Don't forget to leave a like, pop a sub, and comment. It really helps me out. And thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. If you guys want more content from me, make sure to check out any of the links in the description down below. I hope you guys are staying safe, and take it easy.